Hey y'all, we did it. We're to number 111. The most popular, the number one most asked question on Google for 2017 is how to make a long distance relationship work. My advice to you is communication. That's been my advice in most of these. Communication. And it would be a different kind of communication. If you go out of town and you're going to be gone for 6 weeks. During those 6 weeks, if normally when you're home there's a date night, continue to have that date night. You might not have the same restaurants, but you can go to dinner, she can go to dinner, FaceTime each other during dinner. I know it's a little weird. You need headphones, you really do. Because otherwise everybody can hear the conversation a little more than normal if they were sitting there. There needs to be the good morning text. There needs to be the I'm thinking of you text. There needs to be almost extra communication while you're gone. Because it's reassuring that I'm still on your mind. You haven't forgotten about me in whatever town you're in. Long distance relationships involve deployments. Those are a little more complicated. You can't exactly fly out and see them for the weekend. FaceTime, the time difference makes it difficult. So if they're calling at their 9 p.m., and I don't know the time differences, so bear with me. If it's 9 p.m. there, it might be 3 a.m. here. Set an alarm. Make sure you answer that. And I can almost bet money everyone who is sitting at home with a loved one who's deployed does. They make sure to hear that phone call. Right, as often as you can. A local deployment, stateside, where everybody's in the same 50, however many states. And that was terrible. I shouldn't. If it's a long-term business trip or whatever, somebody fly out for the weekend. Typically the one who's not working. Make it a priority to fly out at least. Make physical contact. Try at least once a month. If you're comfortable enough, you can do those things on FaceTime. And it's close. At least there's still a connection, but there's still no touch. We all need touch. We all love physical touch. So really strive to try and make that happen. I was presented with a similar situation. I had just started dating a guy, and our date got shifted from an actual date to where, like dinner and drinks, to me driving him to the airport. And what was supposed to be 2 weeks turned into what felt like for fucking ever, because I think it was like 8 weeks. And FaceTime. It was hard, but FaceTime. We got to know each other for the next 8 weeks over FaceTime and texts. He would, have to go shopping for something. He'd take me with him. I go, bring me that. He brought me little trinkets and gifts when he got home. Now, my second piece of advice on this is, guys, girls, if your significant other has to go out of town for business or to take care of a loved one and they're gone for a significant amount of time, and you notice, the FaceTiming is up, the texting is up, everything is kind of ramped up, that sets the bar. That is a new phase in your relationship. When you come home, if the two of you do not coincide, and I'm going to say even if you do, the texts need to remain, because that built a level of reassurance. I know it seems stupid to some, but I promise you, if you're in a relationship and your significant other goes away and you're used to 30 texts that says I miss you throughout an entire day, and then when they get home and then they go to 2, if you're lucky, that doesn't breed confidence and reassurance. That breeds trouble. And there's going to be a talk, a fight, or a breakup. One of the 3 or all 3, depending on how you respond to that. It does come down to communication and honesty. Again, you have to be willing to do the hard shit. Because the hard shit sometimes is worth doing. That's my advice on how to make a long-distance relationship work. Y'all don't hate me because I tell the truth. Ask me questions as I am done with my series. I'll talk to y'all later. Like, subscribe, and share the Bar Bitch. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.